So is it fine?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You are perfectly
Okay,
all.
so
Yes, please. We
mhm.
can begin the session now. Yes, good
Sure. So
afternoon.
good afternoon, Manju Mam.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing quite well. Thank you so much for asking. And what about you?
I'm also doing quite well. You know that we
Yeah,
are housewives, so at times we are quite caught up, very especially on weekends, you can say. So, yes, I was
right.
quite busy, and then I have sessions one after the other. So, yes,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm looking forward to attend all my sessions well. That's it. So, you please
Mm.
tell me about yourself.
Of course, I would like to introduce myself first. So my name is Ali. I belong to Uttar Pradesh. When it comes to my profession, I'm working as an accountant. Apart from this, I am a graduate person. I did PG with computer. As
Mm.
far as my hobbies is concerned, so I love to talk strangers, YouTubers. That means whenever I get free time, so I used to interact some co-learners. Yeah, this is all about me.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice to know about you. So, are you in government sector or in a private sector?
No, no, I'm not in government. I'm a private employee that I'm working. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I would like to listen to you as well, ma'am, because I have been trying to connect you first for many weeks, I think, but because of busy schedule, now I am very lucky that I'm interacting to you. So really, I would like to listen to you. Could you please introduce a little bit for me?
Yeah, certainly. I would like to introduce myself. I'm Manju, and as you said that you are connecting from Uttar Pradesh, so I am also from Uttar Pradesh, a city known
Hmm.
as the city of Nawabs, Lucknow.
Lucknow, yeah,
Yes.
right.
And if you talk about my qualifications, so yes, I have completed my master's and then I have completed my B.Ed as well. And since
Mm-hmm.
1990, I had been teaching. So yes, I am a teacher. And
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
to talk about my hobbies, so yeah, I love to interact with people, and very especially, I love to teach. Teaching is my passion. At the same time, I consider myself as a very good learner. You can say
Mm-hmm.
I'm a passionate learner. So yes, I
Mm-hmm.
love to learn something from everyone. So whatever I
Mm-hmm.
find that somebody has a good quality, I certainly love to grab that. So this is all
Mm-hmm.
about, yeah.
Oh,
And yes,
good
you,
to
of
know.
course,
Really.
one thing I missed out that you are a YouTuber. I don't consider myself a big YouTuber, but yes, recently I started my YouTube channel after my
Mm-hmm.
retirement, I would say. And then
Mm-hmm.
now I'm consistent. I'm working for my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is running well, I feel so. So that's all
Mm-hmm.
about me. Yeah.
So you have there two channels.
No, no, just one channel.
One
Just
channel. Okay.
one.
Okay. So when did you start your journey of YouTube?
Yes, I started in the year 2022, but that time
Okay.
I just had got retired, so I was spending my time in my social life. Yeah, somewhere I think somebody was calling you.
Yeah. 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 Absolutely. All right. Yeah.
Mm. So in the beginning, I was not very consistent. I was just doing for my hobby, but
Mm-hmm.
now I can say that I worship this work and I'm working hard to do as good as I can. So
Mm.
that's that's it. So now when I'm working hard, so yes, I can see the result as well.
Absolutely all right. The same I also do. Like I have been working on my communication skill last 2 year, but when I was not consisting, I was not getting a lot of response from this language, and I was not able to convey my message in right way. But these days, recently, I started my YouTube channel, and since then, I have been working very effortly. So really, I'm getting response from this way. So if someone is really do hard work, if someone is going to put a wonderful efforts towards anything, so in a return they are going to good something good. So the
That's
things
true.
also I'm doing, I'm polishing my language whenever I interact to anyone. Same time I listen very carefully. Maybe I'm going to learn something. Maybe I'm going to know anything, one new things. So these are the things I am doing. And I have watched many videos of you when I came to know about you are from very close to me because I am also nearby the Lucknow. So since then I was thinking little, yeah, just I'll try to connect to you and maybe it's a little bond I was feeling about. So I was trying, and you are working as a teacher. So you are computer teacher. Oh, sorry, English teacher. Am I right?
Yeah, you are right. You are right.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm a teacher of English. And yes, these days after retirement, you can say I have started online sessions also, not only free sessions, paid sessions as well. So I remain quite caught up whole day. And
Okay.
people want the same day that I should give them time. That becomes very difficult. Although I'm providing 2 to 3 free sessions every day. In spite of that, you
Mm-hmm.
can understand being housewife, being a trainer, it becomes very
Mm.
difficult at times because my offline students also come to my place.
Mm. Okay.
that's
That's
the
that's
that's the
good.
level of difficulty for me. And the
Mm-hmm.
people those who are trying to connect to me, they must be thinking ma'am is not giving me time. But
Mm.
I'm telling you honestly that want that everybody should get a chance. But the thing is,
Mm.
when 10 or 20 are in queue, it becomes very
Mm.
difficult for me to choose.
Absolutely all right. This is happening, and this is your opportunity. And like that, you are getting a lot of loves to others, and they are trying to connect to you. So this is a good part of you. And one more thing, I want to know if someone wants to get classes from you, like paid classes. So how they can connect to you? At what time do you go for this kind of classes? As you are
Yes,
totally busy.
yeah. Yes, mostly I take paid sessions in between 1 to 2, and in the evening 6:30 to 8:30.
Hmm. So could you please narrate little it would be by this which application and it one in one session or it could be by session.
No, I take one-on-one session because I believe that everybody cannot be taught at the same time because everyone's
Mm,
level is different. So everybody
mm,
is on different levels. So I feel that one-on-one session is going to be helpful for learners, and at the same time, it becomes very easy for a teacher also because I can understand you well. You can feel better to ask anything when nobody is there, nobody is listening to you. So yes,
mm.
that's how you can express well. Anyone can express well. So that
Absolutely all
it
right.
becomes, yeah. Some people just connect to me for maybe spoken ability, and some are
Mm,
connecting to learn grammar. So
mm.
everyone's demand and requirement is different. Some teachers are
Absolutely all right.
learning these days because of grammar ability. They want to improve
Mm,
grammar skills. Some
mm.
people are connecting from the foreign countries because they
Okay.
have shifted from here to abroad, and now they are
Mm,
facing this language barrier, so they are trying to
mm-hmm.
learn this language. So that's how I deal, and I take just 3 classes in a week.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
MWF and TTS, like Monday,
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, and Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So that's how I connect. So it's
Okay.
going on well. I'm happy
Mm.
with that.
That mean our student, if they are going to take a class to you, so they can go one day present, then absence, then present like this.
Yeah. Alternate
Okay.
days, you can say. Yeah,
Alternate days, I can say. Okay, okay. I
yeah.
got it, your point. And this is good. They can take a one day for the preparation. They can revise a lot of the things, and then next they can come with great efforts. That's good.
Yes. And I give them a lot of homework so that they can prepare
Hmm.
themselves well, and so that next day we can discuss the same topic. So that's how it's going on quite well.
Hmm.
I'm happy with this.
Hmm. Hmm. So, did you take any online classes before year? Because the same you, I'm not able to recall exact. I'm not able to figure out the situation. But same you, one of the tutor online is teaching these days. Earlier, he was also teaching. So, like you, someone was taking class. So I'm very confused little. So just I want to clarify it. Did you take online class or not?
No, I have been taking for past many a months, but
Okay.
that class I never upload.
Okay.
The
Okay.
class
Okay.
might have not
Hmm.
seen those videos on
It's
YouTube channel or anywhere, any social media
hmm.
platform, because I
It
don't
could
want
have
to
been
highlight
someone
my
else.
learner.
Yeah, it could have been
Somebody,
someone else because
yeah.
name is very same. That is the reason. I am very clear with name. That is the reason it could have someone else.
It can be,
Okay,
can be.
so
Yeah.
Right. So, what is your, ma'am, what is your future plan? Would you go for online classes always? Are you thinking about in the future if I could get the chance in local area like Lucknow is very famous. So, in terms of the students, a lot of students they love to come to Lucknow with the view to get a study. So, did you think about a single time to go for offline and start any coaching or anything else?
Oh, no, 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 not at all.
Okay.
I have switched on from offline to online, and I want
Okay.
to remain. Yes, I told you that I have been teaching in the field of education. You can say since 1990. Yes,
Hmm.
it
Hmm.
was all
Hmm.
offline. I was working.
Okay.
I was working in a convent school. So yes,
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
worked for 32 years there and then I got retired. And after
Hmm.
retirement, I don't feel like doing anything offline because I feel it's a kind of being very punctual, very much on
Hmm.
time, which may be
Hmm.
difficult for me at this time. And this platform,
Hmm.
like teaching online, it's very easy. No matter in which city you are, in which country you are, you can deal with your students, you can deliver whatever you want to. But being offline, you need to be stick to a place.
Hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, just I'm going to ask you one question related to Lucknow city. I had been living over there 10 years back. I got a chance to live over there.
Before you ask, I want to know, as you mentioned that you are somewhere very close to Lucknow, would you like
Hmm.
to mention the city?
Yeah, of course, of course. I would like to mention I'm from Amethi district, and
Oh,
I
lovely.
live, yeah, Lucknow to Sultanpur highway beside of this road. So I'm very close. So whenever I get free time, and many times for the small work, I have to come there. Many times it happened with
Yeah.
me. So I had been living over there like back 10 years, and I am able to recall that moment. It was a good city, even that moment. Different kinds of parks and the infrastructure was more developed. But recently, I had gone over there. Few months back, then I have seen the Lucknow, it have been changed totally. So what about your favor on it? What would you like to say about past Lucknow and new Lucknow?
See, always change interacts or attracts, you can say, everybody. Yes.
Hmm.
And if change is in a good term, yes. So now what
Hmm.
I feel is whatever changes are taking place in Lucknow, I feel it's going towards the right direction. So, of
Hmm.
course, the old Lucknow was not at all bad. It was very
Hmm.
good because
Hmm.
basically, if you think any city on the level of good or bad, the people should be good of that place. So I
Hmm.
always consider the people of Lucknow, they are very polite, they are very humble, very generous, and very
Hmm.
welcoming, I can say. So
Hmm.
Lucknow was a very good city. And yes, in terms of changes, if you ask, it's quite good. And I feel that in the past 10 to 15 years, Lucknow has
Right.
totally changed, and it's all very beautiful. Lucknow looks quite amazing.
Absolutely all right. I had gone there. Then I have seen many of things like some bridges and road construction. The road was not good repaired at that moment. Now it's very clean and very good condition, and the facility like railway tracks and metro and some other facilities are available, so it's really attract people to go there. And Lucknow also very famous for the food, for the cloth, and for tourist place also. So do you like to enjoy in a year, in a monthly, in Lucknow, some like for the purpose of any purpose, like it could be for the tour, it could be for the food, it could be for the shopping. What about you?
Yes, certainly. It's a very good question. But for the past 32 years, as I told you that I was in teaching field, you can understand a convent teacher,
Mm,
a private teacher. I remained always caught up with my school's work. So yes,
right.
of course, I used to visit certain places, very especially Bhul Bhulaiya, Imambara, which
Mhm.
is known as.
Right.
Yeah, and different parks. Many beautiful parks are there in Lucknow, which I certainly
Mm,
love. So whenever some guest come to my place, so make them visit Lucknow. I just
yeah.
accompany them and I go there. But for personal
Mm,
reason, I never had been to any other places, and I'm not that very foodie, so I don't go for food and all. Of course, sometimes
mhm.
somewhere birthday celebration or anniversary celebrations, that time I certainly go, but it's not on a regular basis.
Right, right. You are absolutely right, because as you are from the Lucknow, and if someone come to you, so you have a compulsion to go with them. Like one of my relatives live over there, and if someone go to that house there, so they are quite say, let's go to move anywhere in the Lucknow, where do you want to go and where do you want to go, like this. Okay, so most of people, it happened, most of people love to go for the shopping, and they want to around in Lucknow to different places, because it's really wonderful places available in the Lucknow, different kinds of place people love to go over there. Yeah. So
Especially Ganjing is very famous. There is a place called Hazrat Ganj in Lucknow.
Hazratganj.
So
Oh
people
yeah.
love to go to that place, very especially all varieties of clothes you can buy
Hmm.
anything. And food, as you mentioned, you can get what not, all vegetarian, all non-vegetarian, any Chinese
Hmm.
food, any Italian food, anything you want
Yeah.
to. So you will get everything there. All the chains
Hmm.
are available there. So people love to go there.
Absolutely all right. And few of the shops like Kebab Paratha are very famous in the Aminabad.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
have visited many times Aminabad with the view to buy something with
Yeah,
many relatives. So Aminabad also, I think, very famous in Lucknow.
very famous, very
And
famous.
most of them, they know the Aminabad, and they go there with a view to buy some Lucknowi items as well. Yeah.
You are right.
Uh, yeah. So really, it's
Do
always
you have
attract
any
me when
plans
I
for the
talk.
day? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please repeat.
Yeah, just I'm telling, whenever I go through the word Lucknow, always it's attract to me to go through the distance in vision in my eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any city, if you really go in detail, every city has its own charm, its own beauty. Yes, in
Hmm.
different way. So yes, I am a Lucknowite, so I can say my Lucknow is very good. You are from
Right.
Amethi, so for you, Amethi must be very good. So every
Right.
place has its own beauty,
Beauty.
depending on you
Absolutely
that
all right.
what do you like.
And every area, I think there are few places are very famous. People love to go in that places. So like in nearby me, nearby you, Lucknow is very famous. The same thing, someone like Jaipur, someone like Haridwar, and someone like some other. Like in Delhi, people like to go in Delhi, Connaught Palace also. So it's the matter of fact that the people love nearby the place, whichever is famous.
Yes, true. You are right.
So yeah, what were you asking? Yeah.
I was just asking that as you are a working person and today being Sunday, you must have some plan for the day.
Yeah, of course. I have some plans. Especially, I have made a plan to talk 2 to 3 YouTubers and learners. This is my first thing in my bucket list that I always love to do, and I'll always go for it. And the evening time, just I am thinking to go out in the market, and I'll try to buy something. I'll try to little take rest and enjoy. Yeah, these are the things I had in my mind for the day.
If
Yeah.
I ask you one thing, that can you just mention one very strong point and one very weak point in you, if you describe yourself as what you have a
Hmm.
very strong thing, which can certainly attract somebody or somebody can learn from you. And what is a very weak point you feel and you want to eradicate that or remove that?
Of course, I would like to mention here, if I talk about my advanced point and what is my strength, so I want to say, yeah, I am very patience man, a patience boy, a patience man, because whenever someone is telling something, so I listen very carefully. I be patient. I do not get angry immediately, and I do not. If someone has anger, so I do not talk immediately. I do not reply immediately. So I always go favor to the situation. So this is my strong point, that I always take the situation and be patient. I am honest. So these are few qualities of me. Now if I talk about my weakness, so whenever I want to make someone understand, and if I say 2 and 3 times, if they are not going to understand to me, so sometimes I do not feel good, and it's make me angry, but not more. But it's happened something. So this is the things that I am controlling on myself, because I realize it many times. And these days I'm not the person who get again and again angry, because learning this language I came to know the different people have different thought, different mindset, and different ideology. Maybe whatever you are going to tell, someone is going to take it in different way, and someone has some different idea to elaborate same thing. So that is the reason it's very important to take patience and try to analyze and think that think or that particular matter. Then we can go for further conversation. So yeah, this is
Yeah, no, lovely, lovely. Actually, see, everybody has freedom of a speech.
right.
So everybody can speak whatever the person wants to. But the
Hmm.
thing is, we have to or we should accept that person as the person is, because we have no right to change that person and
Right.
his or her imagination or ideology. So, yes,
Hmm.
of course, we should listen to the person carefully, and whatever we feel like we should try to say, or we should just try to remain quiet. And if you have
Right.
certain strong point and you feel that that is
Hmm.
going to bring a positive thing into that person, then it's
Hmm.
absolutely fine. Otherwise, there is no use of doing any kind of argument.
Right. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely
Yes.
all right. You are totally right. Yeah, I believe
Yes.
that when if you have a strong point, otherwise if you are going to understand the situation and matter, then you can take action over it.
Yeah, yeah. Because for simple things, just arguing, it's not going to help anybody. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we should always have conversation like this, or we should always have a person like this in our life when we get something positive, and we can at the same time we can give something positive to the opposite person. So that should be
Right.
our aim and attitude, and that's how we can grow, and that's how we can become a good human being at the same time. So
Absolutely all right.
yeah.
This is
So lovely, lovely conversation we had. It's nice that we
yeah,
connected today. And
yeah, yeah.
if you have any question for me, it's all right. Otherwise, if you allow me, we can wrap up this session, because I have
Uh,
in 5 minutes, I have another session.
okay, okay. So we can go next time because already you have a next session. That is good for to get a time. So
Yes.
really, I enjoyed a lot with you. It was very wonderful session. And one more time, very very thanks to you that you gave a wonderful time for me.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
man.
so much. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Okay.